The second deadline in a possible ransom for Nancy Guthrie is closing in less than 24 hours on Monday. It's important to note that the FBI has not fully legitimized these ransom notes. We don't know for sure that the person who is sending them actually has Nancy or if they could be a scam. Still, we've heard from Savannah Guthrie and her siblings, Annie and Cameron. They announced yesterday that they are willing to pay for the return of their mother. I also want to talk to you about what the latest in this case is. The sheriff's office stands by the fact that they have not yet identified a suspect, a person of interest, or a vehicle in this case, but still we've seen them doing a lot of searching this weekend. Just earlier today, a few hours ago, we saw investigators back at Nancy's house. They were searching the backyard. Last night, we saw investigators at Annie's house. That's the house of Nancy's daughter. We saw them inside, appear to be taking pictures, and then they walked out and left with a bag of assumably evidence. Now, we also know that they have been going around to houses in this area searching property, but also asking to see surveillance video that any residents might have in this area. They're doing the same thing at businesses a few miles away from Nancy's home. We spoke with some employees at gas stations along Oracle, which is one of the main roads here in Tucson, and they tell us that they had investigators stop by asking to see their surveillance footage. So this is still a very active investigation. A lot is happening behind the scenes that we're not seeing. The sheriff has said that he is not going to be speaking again until there is a major development in this case. We know that a lot of people in this community, including Nancy's church, her neighbors, even strangers, are praying for a safe return. And lastly, out here tonight, we have the sheriff's office. Deputies are going to be monitoring this house around the clock from now on. That was a request from the Guthrie family just for safety of this property. So stay with 12 News. We're following this case very closely, and we're going to bring you updates as soon as we have them.